Good day, everybody. It's Max, and welcome back to Railgrade Live, you betcha. And in today's episode, we're going to be doing Region 19, and I think we're going to do the bonus for 15 again. So I'll explain that. So obviously, all this week has been a little bit of a struggle for me with my IBS, and last night was a very bad night. I struggled a lot, and I was very sick by morning. I am recovering, but I have hardly not been able to eat very well. So I was going to do 19 and 17 bonus today, but both of those missions are like over an hour and a half long. Whereas I can do 19 and 15 today and probably do all right. We're going to see how it plays out. And of course, 17 being an hour and a half long, we'll come back to that at another time. And we also have 13 to look at too. Because that's the thing, you got to do what you can do, right? Sometimes, it's the only problem with these gray hairs I've got on top of my body. My body just really doesn't want to play along some days. Mr. O, how's it going today? I hope things are going good. And I hope as the recent subscribers list is going along the screen there in the bottom right-hand corner, I hope everybody is doing well here on the weekend coming up. And, of course, it's here in North America, it's a big holiday. Well, it's not a holiday. It's Halloween weekend. And I'm sure there'll be all kinds of people doing Halloween-y things. That's for sure. Let's get the screen switched over so as we can see what's going on. There we go. Look at that. And now I should switch over the other screen because that would be an idea. There we go. So we now have a couple of regions to do. So let's talk about the two regions I want to go back to eventually. So 13 we're going to come back to at a later time. I've got it set up, but I'm going to save that. I might run 13 bonus with 17's bonus because 17, of course, takes so long, right? Let's go into 15 bonus because this is one of the ones out of the twos. And, of course, we've played this one a couple of times. This region is really toughy, people. Let's just deal with it. Of course, we just missed A-class by 4 minutes or 2 minutes now, I think it is. Yeah, we just missed A-class by 2 minutes. So again, I have played this region again. Gosh darn, I am not giving this up. I am not giving this up. We are getting there, people. So what do you got? We're at 4:36. I've got 6 minutes for A-class. I got 76 more to go. Do you think I can pull it off? I don't know. I hope so. I'll tell you right now, I am pushing it hard. At 72 with 6 minutes left. I think I'm going to make it this time to A-class. But let me tell you, it has been a challenge. What did we do this time to make it different? So again, one of the things that we had discovered, now all this out here, the water and the electricity, this was all mostly for the city, right? We needed population from the city before we could start making widgets. And then, of course, once we had some population, we had two areas of focus. We had the oil over here on the bottom right, and we had the coal over here on the bottom left. And over here on the bottom right is basic. This is basically how you make this one. Oil is just so much more efficient at making plastic. It's just way more efficient. So as you can see here, I have my little corner of oil set up, and my little shunt trains running back and forth, dumping that oil off into the plastic. And then behind the plastic, I've now fixed that water line issue I had to come just in between these factories and then run down and around this central track, which I've done a few times already. Now, over here is the actual widgets making. And in this case, my last time I tried this, I tried delivering the widgets on the main line over here with coal, and this time I said, nope, we're just going to build a mini loop that's already using the furniture line and deliver the widgets and come right back. And that has actually been working really, really good. It's much more faster to set up, it was cheaper to set up, and overall just did things better. Right. So in this case, then I came over here and we got it all set up for the coal. Of course, you still need the coal at the end of the day. There's no way you'll make this goal with A class without using the coal. It's not as efficient, obviously. It's a 2-to-1 ratio. As you can see here, I've got my J clip trains, just doing the little shunting back and forth. I must admit, this is a really neat trick. I've been using this trick a lot in more maps lately. 8 more to go. We got 3 minutes left, almost 4 minutes. It's perfectly fine. We're going to make this one this time. This is an A-class win, people. And we'll zoom out here so you can have a look at this. This is crazy. Yeah, you bet. Oh, yeah, look at that. That is an A-class win, let me tell you. And this map was a challenge. Getting 512 widgets was a challenge. That's for sure. It was not pretty. So I am going to zoom out here a little bit. I am going to take a picture of it because Mr. O would ask me if I could take some pictures and post them, and that's what I'm going to do. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do this, and I'm going to post this one over here this way, and this one over here this way. Now, this over here is pretty standard. The water is just a straight line into the city, and the oil is just a simple loop up and down the hill. You do need beefy trains to do this climb, but besides that, nothing else is pretty magic. This over here is the more complicated thing. I know this looks kind of confusing, but it does make a lot of sense, right? This is a plastic loop underneath, going to these furniture factories so you can keep growing your city. This under loop is the plastics going for actual widgets, and then the top loops are for the furniture and the widgets for the trains to deliver there. And now, in this particular case, and I've been taking lots of pictures for you, buddy. Let me tell you, I am going to try and post some pictures later this weekend if I'm feeling okay. I am having, like I said, I have been struggling all week, and it came to a head last night. Well, I don't know what it came to something last night about 6:30 in the morning. It was not pretty. It was not pretty. But anyway, it's a little sad. But anyway, as you can see here, I've cleaned this. This is really cleaned up. And I actually have so much coal over here. I actually gave it its own coal power plant. And this little train here with 3 batteries on it, he just runs around in a loop. And it's faster for him to pick up batteries here and just run around on this little tiny loop, dropping batteries back off into these molds. So that way he doesn't have to go anywhere. The factory barely works because it's only servicing a small little area. But, I mean, you have lots of extra money, right? So this actually worked out really good in the end. So this is the busy looking corner. And it is a little busy because, one, you're sneaking some water in here in the back. You're sneaking energy on this top rail up here in the front. And overall, because of this valley and trying to keep everything level so we could use smaller trains, by keeping everything level, except for the water trains, which have to work their way up this little ramp I've built for them, this little rinky-dink ramp, so as they don't have to slow down too much. They do all right, though. I mean, the whole thing works out pretty good. So that is number 15 bonus, and the last time we're going to see this one for a while, because now we've got it to A class. That'll be about it for this. So let's hit the accept victory button, say OK. Oh, man, let me tell you, that bonus 15, it was tough. It was tough. It was really tough. So look at that. Hey, look at that. It's got a nice ring to it. I just want to say to Chi, by the way, Chi was teasing me. Chi was teasing me in the comments on the last video about how Sato set up the interchange, of course, on 18, and then we got an S-class on it. And he says, maybe I shouldn't be giving Sato a hard time because Sato built me an S-class track, right? There was nothing S-class about that track, buddy. It was me pulling off the S-class miracle on that one. But anyway, Sato has been disposed, and I'm sure Jeff will send me coffee here shortly. Let's, you know what? I'm going to show you 17 bonus today. We're not going to play it. We'll probably save this. because I have an open spot on Sunday now, I was going to do 2 Point Campus, but I think I'm going to do this. I'm going to actually play the 17 bonus on Sunday. And so we'll go into the region. We're just going to have a look at how I got the track set up, by the way. So when we play it on Sunday, we're kind of good to go. Yeah, do the things. I have put a lot of work into this map. I have spent hours on this map. It is crazy. It is crazy. So let's have a quick look at it. Here, of course, is the city, and it's got 4 drop-off points, or it will have. This is the main line coming down. So from the city, you go down the hill and come back up the hill. And then, of course, right here is the cross member of the city. So from the left to the right. So here on the left is the coal. It's going to come across the bridge to the steel here on the right, and it's also going to come across the bridge to the future plastics setup on the right. Now, coming from the bottom of the hill will be water, and also it will be it's going to be goods, the goods factories. So that's what's going to be happening there. This corner down here, of course, is for the copper and for the copper wiring, and of course that will be all placed out. Now, I got $20,000, but we're not going to be using. I'm not going to use much more of that money to do the building parts. And that's because of what we got going today. We got a new train, people. You betcha. Let's go have a look. Let's switch maps now. Let's go to 19, and let's have a look at our new train. You know it. Yeah, make it so. So let's now go into 19, today's challenge. 1 hour, 30 minutes. 1 hour and 52 minutes and 30 seconds for the A-Class. Let me tell you, this is going to be a big map. I'd like to think we can do an S-Class on it, but... you know, it's all good in the neighborhood, right? Emergency lights. They want neon signs. They want 128 of them. I'm going to pull my hair out on this, but I think I've got it set up. This and I did take pictures of this already, and I will try to post them this weekend in the Discord server. So as you can see here, future stuff. We have very little money to work on this map, by the way, and that's why there's like nothing put down. But let's have a look at the new train we can buy. Where is the ticket center? Yeah, that's right. The rescue engine. Oh yeah, look at this thing. It's the beefy boy on steroids. I love it. It's like, yes, give it to me. Low gearing produces extreme torque and pulling power. Rough title, the rough title chimes. Rough elite chimes. Oh, rough elite climbs. Yes, yeah. So like, dude, you threw that elite speak at me, and I wasn't ready for it. Yeah. So look at this. So especially for that last map on 17A bonus, this is what we're going to be using on that map. That's why I've saved the $20,000, because these engines cost $2,000, just like the other ones, the Sparks engines. But this thing is going to pull like mad. It's going to be beautiful. And we're going to buy it. There it is. Boom. Look at this thing. I mean, it's going to be awesome to play with. Now, do I need it on this map? No. I don't think so. There's only one piece of track that I see here that we're going to have as a going up ramp, and that is more around, I think that's more around delivery. So we're not going to worry about that right away. And again, we got very little money on this map, so we shouldn't have to use that engine on this one, but I am hoping to use it on Sunday, and hopefully when I do on Sunday, it will feel good. It's going to feel good in the neighborhood. So with that, let's see if we can't get this to work. We've got everything ready to go, I think. I am very nervous. I'm always nervous, though. So it is what it is, people. Okay, here we go. Yeah, you're going to do that. And then you're going to do this, and then come right back. Yeah, just do that little loop for me, would you? And let's get the oil up and running. Sure. We'll do that. 9, 10, 11, 12. And you're like, what are you doing, Max? And I'm like, don't worry, I got it under control. 14 crude oil. Sure. Something like that. Now, the reason we've done that is because eventually I'm going to put more oil wells over here. And at the same time, I'm going to put a second energy plant in. So this track has to be this long, right? So that way it gets turned around. See, it just flips around. It barely has to move. Done. Delivered. that's the way we want it, people. Nice and easy. Okay, let's do a real train. One custom engine, 4 energy, I think is on the cards. And you are going to deliver that to town and then come right back, mister. Don't you dare go anywhere. All right, so we've got our water coming in. We've got population coming in. Let's see if we can't clone that train before that one pulls out. No. You just stay right there for 5 seconds, mister. You just count to 10 or look pretty or do something, and we're going to make that happen. All right, there you go. That is going to handle the batteries, and this is now running. So where is the bank? I'm going to deposit 2,000. Deposits. Now, this is a neat little trick I've been experimenting with lately, is trying not to spend all the money and then try to get a little interest earned at the same time. I know that's pretty crazy, isn't it? So I am, yeah, you got 2, 4, 2, 4. All right, so we're looking all right. Yeah, drop off stuff faster, guys. I need water dropped off faster. I was hoping you guys could be a little faster at that, but all right, we can do it this way. Listen, we can do this now. All right, we can do that. And I'm going to make a third one of these, and I'm going to put it right about there. No, don't be like that. I hate it when it does that. Okay. There we go. Hopefully, what do we got? 1367. I'm going to put a third water pump in now. I am a little concerned about the water. There is a secondary water source back here, but it is kind of junky. I'm not going to be happy about using it, but we will use it if we have to. But we have to wait until we can afford more stuff. That's for sure. Okay, so it looks like we got trains that are going to come close to staying in here. Yeah, guys, can you beef this up a little bit? Because I mean, there is very little water to work with here. That is an unfortunate circumstance of this map. So we're just going to have to push that water a little harder. Maybe we'll force an upgrade on it. Where's my bank? I got money. I'll just withdraw $1,000, and then maybe we'll upgrade this center one. Try that. All depends on how many trains will be on those lines. Well, yeah, it does, right? I mean, it's fine. You can run, like for example, there's only going to be there's only one delivery train I'm going to have up here, I think, just because. I mean, making neon signs is going to be slow. The other thing is that the pickup trains for the gas, I think I'm only going to need 1 or 2 trains. So there's only a couple of trains really I need up top. And after that, I think we're pretty good. So we're going to purchase that. Hopefully that will keep the water pumped up enough that they can get a little bit more water coming out. Now, look at that. You could have stayed there and picked up more water, dude. How you doing? You are growing, and you are getting batteries, right? Yes, that's good. How you doing, dude? Yeah, that's right. I want you to just do the shuffle here. Do the dancing shuffle. Make things happen. Yep. And then you're going to come down here and pick up that whole, this whole oil. Which of course is good. All right, you do that way, dude. You do you. You're handling all the goods. All right, so we're looking all right here so far. So he just picked up the water. I really wish these were running a little bit faster, but as we get more money, we can pump that up anyway. I'm not too worried about it. I am going to borrow one of them water trains anyway once electricity kicks in, and then we're good to go, right? They do. They only have one track, but at the same time, I'm kind of doing it on purpose. I'm kind of forcing them. These guys only pump out water so fast, and because they can only pump out water so fast, I only want them to drop it off so fast. So I'm actually okay with them only having a single line dropping off in here because it kind of keeps them regulated. It's kind of my cheapy way of keeping them regulated. So as I know they're not just all coming in here and dropping lots of water off. So like this guy's now pulling out, this guy's coming in, and this guy will just get through it, and then he just kind of does his thing, right? that's kind of what I'm trying to accomplish on that. I don't know if that's going to work, but it's kind of what I'm trying to do anyway. We are going to do this one oil well. Now, you need this second oil here, dude. This has got to happen, or else this oil train's going to like lose his mind. So we got to do this. Yeah, so it's kind of a forced regulation, right? I'm forcibly making sure that they're not like just dumping a lot of water off, but then running these guys short all the time, and then the trains are running empty, right? I'm kind of just keeping them full, keeping them groovy, right? Let's see. Energy is next. What am I doing after that? I don't know. Max, you've got to figure that out, dude. Okay. Let me open up a thing here. I have a screen here with what I want to do next. Let's see. That is glass. Glass is next. Oh, right. Okay. I think that's what this is down here, right? Glass. Glass smelting, right. So that is what is down here. You need a little bit of this white powdery stuff, and we need a little bit of that energy. So that's what's going to happen down here soon enough. Yep. All right. So yeah, we're getting a little more of them batteries made. Nice. We like it. Okay. And these guys are doing their thing. That's nice. That's good. Are you guys going to get to 2? I don't know. It's going to be a hard push. So I need about $3,000. All right. So there's our needs. So I'm going to withdraw my monies. Yep. Because I'm going to need. And I'm actually going to borrow money. I don't know if that's probably. That's probably a bad idea, but we're going to do it anyway. So we're going to build us a quarry. You need a shunter train to make this work, Max. Do something like that. You need a shunter train. All right, just hold on a second. I'll get you a thing. Where is it? Where's the thing? Glass smelting. Yep, thank you. Yes. Is that where I want it? I think I want it here. All right. Yeah, we need some workers assigned to that. Now, you'll do the thing, right? Yes. Do that. Do that. There you go. Good job. So now, then I need this. Right. I need that there. I'm down to $41. That's not good. Yeah, I need a loan. I need money. I really don't want to take that money out though. Listen, can I have just 2 of those, please? And then can you just give me enough for a train somewhere? 1 custom engine, 4 glass. That's going to cost me what, $600? If someone could drop something off for me, I'd appreciate it. Yeah, I need $600. 542 is not enough. I need 580 or something like that. No, 566 is not enough. I need 5. Yes, thank you. Holy smokes. You'd think I was asking for the world. You can do this here too, except you're going to come out here and then just pick that up. Life is good. You are dropping off batteries. Good job, you. You do that. Now we're going to clone that train though and put it right about there. No, you're not, because you don't have the money for that. That was a good try, though, Max. Good try on that. 576, yeah, right. Yeah, the second train could block the tracks. We'll see what happens. I am going to steal one of these water trains off of here shortly, though, right? In fact, it is probably time for me to do that. I do got to put water into that, and I got to put water into these, right? And we got water into those. So I do got to take one of these water trains and do that. Yep. And I think you'll have enough for getting here eventually, and then just go do that, dude. So, of course, he's going to handle his city requirements. Yeah, because, I mean, the city's already up to 14 out of 16, right? The demand has fallen off. This is the one that's picking up. So we'll just make that happen for that way for now. Hey, you got money. I do. What do you want to do with it? Well, you want to buy. Well, you got to buy a second energy train here in a sec. Otherwise, you're going to keep losing these batteries, you goof. Yep. You're going to do that, and because when you put this other train on here, then they get this water. It's going to get really excited. Like these guys are going to lose their minds. Okay. Put that right about there. All right, you do that. All right. Yeah, so now it's got a catalyst, right? So it's like, yes, I'm going to go faster. Faster. You betcha. So you guys go ahead and go faster. You go right ahead with that fasterness. Now, yeah. I kind of want the water to drop off, but the energy to not drop off. It would be nice to do a double drop, though. I will say, maybe I should do that. There we go. Do you need water for oil wells? Yes. And that's why I'm putting them in now. Yep. I'm just trying to be really, really careful here. So, as you can see, I've got future expansion plans happening, right? And that's really tricky. But it is what we got going on. Yes, you need to do this. And I'm pretty sure that reaches over there. Yes, it does. All right, cool. So yeah, I needed this to reach. Please reach. Yep, fill up this train. Okay, yep, do the things. Keep doing things, guys. Yeah, so this guy can now drop off water here and hit all of these at the same time. I don't know if he can hit that one, but I'm not too worried about it. Because this guy's already got 3 in the plant. Yeah, so he got 1. He got 3. He got 1. So they're going to get some water. This guy's not getting any water though. So you know what? I think I'm going to do this little maneuver. I think I'm going to do this and yeah, I'm going to add him to the loop to hopefully make that water. So yes, that is going to probably run the city a little short, but it is keeping up at the moment. I would like to try and just get more water over here into these factories, right? Meanwhile, we would like to kind of start paying off that load, right? Do you need water for oil wells? If yes, he can't. He can't what? Can he or can he not? Sure he can. Okay, well, he's not reaching that one, but he is reaching these 2, which is more my focus anyway, right? And this is going to get impacted, right? Because when he drops water off here, we're about to build a bunch of stuff over here, and I got to be a little careful where he's dropping off all this water, right? Or we're going to be jamming up this line pretty hard. I got to get a second energy. Yeah, look at this. Look at the oil train. That's what I'm talking about, guys. Yeah, drop that off. Yeah, that's some oil right there. Yeah, do that. Make that happen. Yeah, drop all the oil off. Yeah, take all the oil. That's awesome, guys. I must admit, I'm very happy about that. That's the way that's supposed to work, people. Okay, we do got to work on a second one of these, though. Yep. I'm glad you're doing good. You've got no energy, dude. You were supposed to get some energy. You are a bum. Are you my energy train? I think you are. Yes, you are. And you are not going to do that now. You're going to do this. There you go. Oh, and then I need you to bypass. Did you get? Oh, okay. Well, you picked the batteries up from there. That's fine. And then I need you to do a bypass on that. There we go. There we go. We're good. We's good. It's all good. Yep. Drop off a little water. Do the things. Yes, I do want the energy. I do want some going to the city, but at the same time, I don't need a lot of workers at the moment, right? I kind of need more. I need more of these factories. So that's the thing. Yes, make me glass, people. And now you're going to make me glass, right? Sure you are. You do that. I wish some water would make it down here soon, but I can understand why it doesn't. We'll work on that. And then we need to send glass to the city. Didn't I make a glass train? Did I not make a glass train? Yes, I did. All right, yeah. So we made the glass train. I think that's fine. So let's now get in the next power plant because that's a thing we're going to need. Boom. Okay, guys. No workers assigned. There you go. Because we're going to need a lot more energy. This takes energy. All this infrastructure here is going to take energy. I think Mr. Signworks, he's going to, oh, he wants heavy storage as a catalyst. That's fine. I won't worry about that then. But we got to get a couple more, we got to get some cash going, deposit the maximum money so as we don't pay on interest loans. And then we'll start beefing this up. I think we're actually doing really good. Right? We still got an hour, 15 minutes. We got 14 extra workers. The oil setup is coming along really nice. I think it's looking really good. Yes, I would like, look at that. You know what? I am very tempted to do upgrades on this water. Look at that. He's got 8 water. That's awesome. I'm very tempted to do an upgrade on that. Very, very tempted. That is impressive. And in fact, I'm also tempted to do this little maneuver and to do this for water drop off. So as we can try to sneak a water train in here, right? That would be nice. Yeah, let's maybe do an upgrade here. I think that might actually be prudent. Because I can get more water coming out, then I can dedicate a water train to this and then get this running better, right? Because right now this is running, but it's not great. Look, he's got 1 piece of glass on there, or 3 pieces of glass, right? That's whatever. It's at the moment it's only a catalyst, so I don't worry about it, but it's a thing, right? It would be great to have more water. Water. Yes. Let's do it now, and so I don't worry about it. And then let's get a water train on there, and we'll fix some of this up. So let's do a water train for him. This one's going to be directly dedicated to this guy. Awesome. And this water train is the city's water train. That's fine. What are you? Yeah, you're not going to do that anymore, dude. You're just going to go straight home. You'll go straight home and then just come back here for batteries. You do that. I like that. How you guys doing? Nice. We like more batteries, people. More batteries. We're going to speed up the pickups and the drop-offs here, obviously, because reasons. And I'm actually going to force that to do this. That way it's not battery train sticks to that and the water train will stick to this. All right, there we go. We've got batteries coming in. Here's our new dedicated water train. That's great. It's nice to see that. Let's see. Not too worried about four times pickup yet. We got to work on this. We got to get more glass running because we're going to need it. It takes a lot of glass. This next part of the build is a really big build, and so I want to try and get some money stashed up in the whole things, right? All right, so we can put in the second quarry now. It's not going to hurt anything by doing that. All it will do is just feed this smelter here if it needs to, but that's fine. Look at this little train going back and forth. He's doing a great job, isn't he? You betcha. And look at that. We've got glass being made. You betcha. All right. Second glass smelter. $2,000. Why don't you just borrow $1,000 for a minute? Okay. Yeah, just do that. Industry, glass smelting, second $1,000. Throw some people in there. Life is good. Done. 1, 2. New water train needs permission to double track. No, in fact, it can't do that. Let me show you. Where is he? So this is the new water train. He comes down here. He can't get onto this second track, right? That's why I didn't do that. Because the switch actually comes in on this outside line. New water train needs permission to double track on. The only thing I could try to do to fix this is to do this little maneuver, but I'm just trying to avoid that only because this gives a free line to this train here. In fact, this guy here actually deserves a double tracking. like that. In fact, that's instead of the water train, I definitely would do that. You bet. Let's see. Oh yeah. Listen, I need to clone you, dude. Do a thing over here, would you? Awesome. So you're gonna do some glass. You're gonna do some glass. I was thinking on water intake. Um, did I not get all these doubled up? I was sure I did. That's doubled up. You know what? I'll keep an eye out for it. But if you see it specifically, shout at me because, I'm not very smart. But apparently it's all okay. Well, you know what? Apparently, I may or may not have gotten it. So that's just the way it is, right? It is me. So we got more glass being made. We like that. We now have water coming in as a catalyst. Nice. Look at the glass. Awesome. So what are you running short on? You are going to run short on water, dude, which means you are going to need, you know what we're going to do? We're going to add, for the city water, we're going to configure a 5th car on that. Just to kind of help it along a little bit, right? If I have to, I'll put bigger train on it, but I think if I just do a 5th car, it might do okay. Sure. Max, you just tell yourself that. It's perfectly fine. This little water train here, he's doing good. What's this guy doing? He's even coming back full now. That's great. That means these guys are all full of water. Excellent. That's what I'm talking about, people. That's what I'm talking about. Yes, fill up these guys with oil. Make that happen. Nice. Gotta like it when a plan comes together. Okay. Listen, are you gonna pay the bank back? Sure. Yeah, we'll even make a little interest on this. Where are we with the population? We're already at 250 population. I mean, we're pushing this hard, aren't we? So obviously, boom, there it is. Look at that. You're not going to give me I was going to say, you're going to rip me off on the celebration? All right, there you go. Yeah, thank you. So now, of course, signage is the next growth, but I don't really need anything right now, so I'm not going to worry about that next growth. We're just going to let everybody keep dropping off. Now it's time to start saving up for the big stuff, right? We have an hour 6, and it's time for the big things. So this is where you got to have oil wells, oil refineries, which of course turn that into that. And then we got to have neon refineries, blah, blah, blah. And they're $4,000 a piece. So that's 4, 6, 7. So each one of these is going to take a $7,000 build, right? So, you need 3 of them there. So that's $21,000. So I need at least 7,000 to get started. And that's a thing. That's a thing, people. This is not going to be easy. And then, of course, that doesn't pay for the train infrastructure at all, right? That's just the buildings. Swish. So we're going to let this run a little bit. We're going to keep depositing this money. Because I want the interest. Yeah, plus trains. I mean, that's going to be crazy. So we're going to deposit this maximum money, make a bunch of interest here for at least a little while, and then we'll hopefully be able to slam together a whole bunch of stuff, right? That's my plan. We'll slam a bunch of interest in here and then make this happen. And then, of course, we can kind of play around on the side, setting up the infrastructure side. Of course, infrastructure is part of upkeep, so that's why I'm not putting anything down until I absolutely have to. I am really trying to hold that off until the very last second. Wow, you guys still need a little more water, do you? Well, you were glass. How you doing, big guy? Okay, well, you're going to get a little water. Don't get me wrong, that's fine. I could put a second water train on there, I guess. Okay, so I'm going to configure you. I'm going to delete one of them cars, and then I'm going to clone you and put you right about there. There we go. So that way so there's at least 2 water trains going to the town now. That's fine. Okay. Gee whiz. Where are we at? Put some money in the bank, Max. Deposit money. We got $7,000 saved up. So that's going to be our first set plus plus now we got to work on the infrastructure. So we get them. We're making actually decent money on the interest. Look, we're making $278 a month. Bigger engine with more carts. I was going to do that, but the problem is that a lot of this track is set up for 4 length wide. So to avoid jamming up, I didn't put a bigger train on there, right? That's what's going on. Wow, I got a lot of stuttering going on here all of a sudden. I hope everything's going to be all right. 2 big stutters right there. That was a little crazy. Yeah, so I thought about doing a bigger train, but it's actually just as efficient to run the 2 of these, and hopefully the size means that we don't get no jam ups, right? Because I'm pretty sure. Now, unfortunately, this mountain was a pain in the butt. I tried everything to make this work in here, to get this power plant in here, and this is the best I could do with it. I mean, it is what it is, people. You make it work. What happened here? Let's make loading a little faster. And then let's make unloading a little faster. Like, yeah. Oh, I can't do any more than 4 there. All right, well, that's fine. Yeah, see, now that's a good investment, right? If we can load and unload oil on that strip train faster, then that's great. Deposit the maximum. So we're up to 9,000. I think we'll get ready here at like just before the 1 hour mark is when we'll build out the next piece and then see how it goes. All right. This should be a good time to get this up and running because again, when I do bring this online, this requires a lot, and I mean a lot of glass, right? So we're gonna have to definitely up our game here. Yep, there we go. And really, I was sure I had enough room there for a 4th one. I am a little concerned about that, but I mean, we're probably going to have all kinds of cash coming in here in the latter part. So I will just push upgrades on this stuff so hard that it will just be able to produce whatever I want. So do glass smelting. Yeah, you're going to need to do that here. Interest is paid every 30 seconds. Oh, okay. Well, that's great. Because that just means we're even richer. We're Scrooge McDucking it here. We're making monies. I got gold pieces falling out all over the place. It's all good in the neighborhood. Jeff should be really happy with me. Jeff should be really happy. Because let me tell you. So we got 21 workers, which is decent. We don't need anything for the oil wells. I think the oil refineries take 2, and then the neon refineries take 4. I'm pretty sure. But anyway, it is what it is. We'll have to set it up. I think I got enough workers. I'm not going to worry about workers too much. So let's do this. Let's do that. You got to get a 3rd train on here. Actually, I probably don't need that 3rd train and all the things. I heard a ding. Wesley is a maniac. Holy, are you not entertained? Are you not entertained? I hope you're entertained. Thanks for joining up and subbing. I appreciate it. So hopefully I'm entertaining. Otherwise, I'm really talking a lot of hot air for nothing, right? No, stop doing that, dude. Yeah. Give me my monies. Yeah, give me the refund. I think this train's catching it here and then feeding this. Yeah, these are all getting fed anyway. We're looking good here. We're looking good. So we've got 9 in the bank. Let's withdraw all the money. Deposit the maximum. I don't want to take out a $10,000 loan. Are you crazy? Sheesh. Okay, now let's do the build for this. So 1 oil well. There we go. And now we need the oil refinery. Now, you're going to put that 2nd oil well there. You're going to put the 3rd oil well there. So you got to do the 2nd. You got to do this here. Okay. You need 4 people. I know that. And now you've got to do neon refineries. Now you got to do that over here. Please don't mess this up. You really can't afford to mess this up, Max. Okay. somewhere around there, and we'll give you the 4 people. Okay, so 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 2, 1, 2. You need these. Yup. You're gonna need those. Because I have got another oil well in there. Well, listen. You know what? Guess what? I can have another oil well in here. Watch this. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. There. Do that. Don't mess up with my. I'm building things. I am making greatness here, people. Don't get in my way. So I may actually put a second line around this just so some water trains and the electric train can get through here without messing up with my water trains for these, but I'll deal with that in a minute. Because now I got to talk really fast. All right. So, first of all, we need cheapy oil trains. You betcha. 1, 2, 3. Go. Clone you. 1, 2, 3. Yep. Go. Do that. You're going to take in oil. You're going to do reactives. Sure. You're going to do that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Boom. There you go. You can do this. You can do that. Now, you're going to get them reactives and make neon gas. Good job, neon gas. You do that. You know what? We can add water in to sneak the water in here. So we'll do that in a minute. Now... You need stations, dude. There's a station. Well, there's a station. You're going to do this. Yes. You need this. Oh, this is where you want to use the... you wanted a better train than that, Max. Yes, I'm going to use a Sparks engine for this. So... Why am I missing something? I shouldn't be missing something. I am missing something. You're going to make neon gas. Oh, I know what I'm missing. Hi, how are you? Good. Listen, I need to drop stuff off here. Is that okay? I hope so, because I'm gonna drop stuff off here, if that's all right. And I'm gonna do this little maneuver just to make this a little bit bigger. Yep. Do this. Do that. Do this. Stations. Yeah, the station was missing. Agreed. Agreed. I'm a bum. Okay, well, but I'm fixing it. I'm fixing it. Just takes me a few seconds. No workers assigned. You know what? That was a really bad setup, Max. You should do this instead. Yeah. Now we're talking, Max. That's much better, right? I know. Yeah, that was way better. Stop. Don't do that. I hate how the game does that sometimes. It's like, do you want a loan? Do you think I need a loan, buddy? Do you really think I need a loan right now? I don't think so. Here, have some workers. And we also got to come down here really fast. Oh, man, I should have started a few minutes earlier with this, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so train, things, do this, do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep, do this. So you're going to do... yes. Okay, so you're going to pick that up there. And then you're going to swing around here. You're going to do this. And then you're going to come up here, drop off the gas. I put these in backwards. I'm a goof. Listen, can you fix that, Max? Okay. Look, pressure, okay? It's pressure, people. Yeah, take those out so he doesn't stop too soon. Okay, so he's got a little gas on him, so he's going to come around and then swing back down and then pick up more gas, and then I'll even let him do double-sided here because I'm really nice like that. Okay, let's see. We got to get one of these glass trains going up there. So we're going to do this. 1 Sparks engine, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Do that. And these guys do not have a lot of glass, people. What are they missing? Energy. All right. Well, let's fix that. We got lots of batteries. Let's upgrade these so as they can hold more batteries at a time so as we don't waste the money. Do that. Do this. Do that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. And then I gotta have some money. Give me money. Withdraw money. There we go. Upgrade that, would you? There we go. So we want to make sure that these guys can hold at least 8 batteries at a time, so as we can get even more battery trains coming through here. All right, there we go. Now, are you going to make this little adjustment that you wanted to do here, Max? Yep. Sure. Do that. Listen, I want you to go around that. And you're a glass train. Why are you here? You should not be here, dude. Oh, because you forgot to switch the switch? Sure, that's fine. That's perfectly fine. You forgot to switch the switch, dude. Yeah, get the glass train out of here. Go on, get. Let's see, I need this. Yep, that's fine. Do that. You will also do this. And what are you doing? You got 2 radioactives on you. Oh, that's good. You just keep doing that. You're doing that. Now we need a delivery train, right? Well, you still haven't gotten the glass up there, you goof. You gonna do that? Okay, so there's the glass train. He's pulling out. Yep, scoot, scoot. Everybody, let's go. Don't you guys mess this up. Okay. Yeah, everything is all right at the moment. Yeah, I'm not too worried about the city getting anything else. I mean, it's fine. In fact, I can probably start diverting some of this stuff now. So who needs what? You're good. I know somebody here needs water. Yeah, so we're going to have you do this and then do this little maneuver, and then you can come back out and get more water. I'm not worried about the city getting any more water. Same with the city, right? I'm not worried about the city getting any more batteries. Let's see. Where else? I know we got another water city train here. Here we go. So he can actually come down here, and he can actually deliver water into the back of these, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're going to do this, do that. We're going to do this and this. To do that, you're going to get 4 workers, dude. Congratulations. You're going to do this, and where is it? Neon Refinery. Oh, come on. All right. One possible, fix that road glass train first. No, I got him fixed up. In fact, we're going to convert all the glass trains because again, I'm not worried about the city anymore, right? I'm going to let this guy pull into the city, but as soon as he's done, I'm going to pull him back out of the city, and we're going to convert him into an upper train for this guy, right? All right. So, hey, we got 3 neon signs. We haven't delivered them yet, but we will shortly. I'm just going to finish fixing up this. What are you? You're the water train. Where's that glass train? All right. So, is this the glass train? Yes, so I'm actually going to configure this train, delete all this junk. 1 Sparks engine, 6 glass, do that. And now, I don't want you to go there anymore. I want you to come up here, do this, come back down, and then do that. Yeah. You are a battery train. I'm assuming batteries are still our major problem. Yes. And batteries are going to continue to be a major problem. I knew this from the start, but there wasn't much I could do about it, except look at it funny. So this was always going to be a bit of a bottleneck area. All I can do is basically just make sure they can load up the trains as fast as possible. That's all I can do. So we have the batteries. We have the battery technology, people. You know what? In fact, that is probably something I should do. I should try to get more batteries on a train instead of. So I'm not worried about the water trains, but let's configure these to be Sparks engines with 8 batteries. Let's do that. Where are you going, dude? Oh no, you're doing the city? No, we don't need the city doing that anymore. I need you to do that over here, dudes. And then I need you to do this, and then you can go back and get more batteries. What else? What are you doing? You're doing that same run. You know what? I'm gonna sell you. Yep. What are you doing? You are driving around in circles, doing nothing. All right, congratulations. You're now going to be configured as a Sparks train with 8 batteries. I don't know what it is he was doing. He's just out here driving around. Something like that. Anyway, I need him to turn in there. Something like that. Yes. And then he's going to pull out. Now, water train is fine. Water train is fine. What are you doing? You're a water train. Where are you going? You're going out there. That's okay. You're coming down here. That's okay. You are doing these oil wells. That's okay. This is all working out really good so far. Okay. And I'm going to send this water train to now do this. There. So that now takes care of the water trains. The battery trains are bigger. What are you doing, dude? Gas. Oh, you need more gas. That's great, guys. Configure more gas. Here. Clone that. Clone train. Do things. How's this doing? Okay, yep. It's time for that delivery. Yep. Sparks engine, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, what are you doing? You're going to do that, drive around. You know what? Yeah, I can't really avoid that. So let's not worry about it. Okay, so we got signage coming up here. Oh, well, he's not topped up anyway. So glass is the shortage. I'm actually quite surprised about that, but we've got glass coming up here. That's actually really great. And what are you, dude? Oh, you're the other glass train. Wow, this guy just brought all kinds of glass. Like, these guys are glass delivery. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, glass, people. Make glass. Do things. Is this the... and here comes the signage train. We got 45 minutes to get 128 out the door. Do you think we can do it? Well, there's the first 100. He's just got to make this trip, what, 12 times? It's perfectly fine. Just do that, dude. You make your trip 12 times and we win the game. Meanwhile, these guys are looking good on batteries now. Look at that. He's leaving full. That guy is leaving full. That's how good that's running. In fact, you know what? Let's upgrade these to run faster, if that's the case. You betcha. Yeah. Now, over here, let's make sure that we can hold even more back. Let's make sure we have the oil capacity for this first. So let's do this. And do that. And now we'll upgrade one of those soon enough. We're going to upgrade you. And then we'll upgrade one of these. Yeah, I think we're going to be all right. What's going on? It's been a while. It's been what? Got to be at least a month, right? I would say, right? But anyway, nevertheless, how's it going? Hope it's going good. All good in the neighborhoods. You betcha. So, let's see. We got the waters going on. Oh, you're a little energy train. We don't do little trains anymore. We do biggie trains. Yeah, do that. We do bigger trains now. So, yeah, more energy, please. In fact, I'm actually a little concerned about this. 9, 0, and 1. So let's help these guys out. So let's do this. Let's do this. Let's make a copy of him and do that. Yep, do that. Finalize that. There we go. Let's get one of these upgraded now so it can work faster because it's 16 seconds. They would love to have water, but I am really scared about giving them water. I'll be honest. This guy would also like to have water, but he's getting water, right? He is actually getting water. These guys are not, but do I dare give them water? Man, that's really scary if I do, right? I mean, there's so much that can go wrong here. I really, really don't want it to go wrong. I give you a water train. Are you guys going to mess this up? I mean, I will give you a water train, but don't mess this up. I will be really upset if you guys mess this up. Not you, dude. You can't do that. You can't do that. You can't do that either. Okay, listen. We're going to clone this train. We're going to do this. Now, this train is going to go this way, this way, this way. Double dun dun, and then this, and then back out to there. Okay, cool. Yeah, if not longer. I am doing good. I am doing all right. Yeah, we're just making. It's a day in the neighborhood, playing some Railgrade trains, because trains. And I mean, this game looks really good. I must admit. It is fun to play because it looks really good. Look, we're at 24 out of 128 signs already with 44 minutes to go. I am a master of my own domain. You betcha. Gas is the clawback. So let's keep working on these upgrades, people. And we got to get the second gas plant in. Well, we haven't needed it yet. So I'm going to actually just upgrade this one and see how it goes. 7 seconds, that's pretty fast. Yes, we can always use more. We can always do faster, people. Faster is better. Yeah, here, have some workers. And you know what? You can even have an upgrade at the same time. Sure. Do that, do this, do that. Do that, this, that, and this. All right. You've got 2 gas. You're coming around. Okay, cool. Do that. All right. Now I think it's just literally, I think we just got to kind of wait this out a little bit. I don't want to upgrade things so fast that I can't keep up. We're keeping way up on the oil. The oil's looking really good, right? This train is trying to deliver it as fast as possible. He can only shuffle. He has to take 10 seconds to shuffle around. So, he is doing really good. I must admit, this is working out better than expected. It is working out better than expected. That's right. Make them batteries, people. Listen, make batteries faster. Yeah, make batteries faster. Do that. You're 496. We just want to make sure we get all the parties upgraded that we can, right? That's upgraded. So this oil well can get an upgrade? Yes, do that then. Yep. Oh, look at that. We can get a third one of these on here now. That's awesome. Let's do that. 2, 7 is 9. 9 is awesome, people. Okay, yep. 9 is great. 8, 3 is 11. Okay, and yes, where is that train? He's somewhere. Oh, there he is. Look, dude, I'm gonna clone you, dude, because I can't believe the amount of gas we have here. That's awesome. Oh, sorry, dude. I didn't know he was going to do that. Sorry, guys. I didn't know he was going to do that. He kind of pulled that maneuver really fast on you, didn't he? That was kind of dirty on him. But anyway, guys, try not to do that. Yeah, take all this nice, pretty gas up around there, would you? Do the things and the stuff. Yeah. We're at 32 and 128. 41 minutes left. Yeah, more gas, guys. More gas. In fact, you know what? I can't upgrade it because I don't got 16 grand. Yeah, that's why I'm keeping an eye on the lines, right? In fact, I might try to extend the battery trains. Like, see this battery train? He's only he dropped off 6 for 2, right? He's carrying glass all the way. So my only concern is the water trains, but I kind of need the trains the way they are. So that's why I keep moving around the map a lot. That's why I'm literally just circling the map over and over again. So see this guy here? I actually think we don't need this. I'm actually going to sell this train because that guy left with 6. This guy's leaving with 4. So I'd rather leave with nothing, right? Like this guy's pulling in here. Like this guy didn't even drop off because these guys are so full of batteries. So yeah, by selling that energy train, I think we're going to do okay. And I think we're doing pretty good now. All this has got water. These have all got water. 3 gas, 6 0 gas. All right, but we got lots of gas coming out here. Can we do an upgrade for one of you guys? Yes, we can do an upgrade for both of you guys. Do that. So now I think we're just gonna keep cruising along, right? Because there's another 4 signs there, and I think I will spend 16. If it will let me upgrade this, I am definitely going to do it. We don't have heavy tools as a catalyst. It just doesn't exist. So if I can spend the money for an upgrade and get this even to shorter times, then I'm going to do it. But yeah, I mean, look at this. Let's follow this train. We haven't done a train camera in a few sessions. So yeah, look at that. We're hauling signs, people. Look at that. Zoom, zoom. What a great view on this one, isn't it? Yeah, you need license for upgrade. I have the license for the upgrade. The issue is, well, it'll be grayed out. I think it's maxed upgrade already. That's why I'm a little concerned. But I mean, it is what it is. You know, I knew this was I knew we were gonna get a little bottlenecked here anyway. But we'll see how it goes. I mean, it's far from over, people. It's far from over. We're still, we're still 39 minutes in yet, right? Yeah, come on up here. Pick up more signs, dude. How many signs are you going to pick up? So you're going to pick up 3, 5. All right, so he's picking up 5 signs. So he's doing about 5 signs a cycle. I mean, that's pretty good. What's 5 signs into 100 and what's that, about 80? So we what, 10, 12 cycles? I think we got enough time. I think we're doing all right. I think we're actually doing really good. You know what though? I will check the voucher exchange. I am pretty sure I've gotten all the upgrades. Yeah, I've got all the upgrades. There's no upgrades left. Yeah, oil refinery, goods, furniture, geothermal. Yeah, see, I've got the neon refinery. There's just no upgrades left to buy, right? That's why all these have little check marks on them, right? The only thing I can buy is the tapes. Tapes. Who cares about them? Now, I do have this second plant up here. And I mean, I could do that. I mean, if you're going to spend money, Max, let's go. Let's go. Do this. Come right out about there. Yeah, do that, dude. And do that. Do that. Sure. What are you, dude? You're a glass train. Here, you can do that. We'll throw some workers in this. You got to get some stations down, dude. Oh, whoosh. Wish. Boy, that was close, wasn't it? Man, we cut it close on that one, people. We cut it close on that one. Okay, and in fact, we should actually get more stations on these too, right? What are you? You're a train that can do that. Yeah, so I would say instead of trying to force the upgrade on this, we'll just make this one run and hopefully be able to pick up from it. Now we also need to pick up from it, Max. Well, you don't need to pick up from it yet, so there's no other gas there. Wesley, what's going on? Question. Say you have 4-length station near like 3 oil wells, and just a single one of the station segments is in the range. Will it pick up from all of them? Yes, it will. Yep, it will. So here's a good example, right? So I have 3 oil wells. Now, it turns out, so you'll see how these 2 only affect these 2. This one here is only affecting this one. But let's say I even put like this one in here. This one here, because it's connected to the other stations, will still pull evenly from all the stations, right? So this water's dropping off. This water will just get dropped off into all the stations. Even though like this is the only station going to this one, it will still spread this all out. So the nice part about, and that's why you want to extend stations like this crazy maneuver, because like this one here, this station here is the only one that reaches this one here, yet it still gets picked up and dropped off. Yeah. So yeah, don't worry about that. In fact, the longer the stations also get a bonus drop-off bonus, right? So longer stations give you a bonus drop-off along with the ability to grab from far-reaching platforms. I've done that several times. I've done that several times on several of the maps where like you get tricky spots like this where like I can't have any more stations over here because trains will block this entry. right? So like, I've got these two stations that can reach this first pump, and that's it. And then these ones over here, and in this case, like this station back here only reaches like one pump or whatever. They all pick up water. They're all good, right? Yeah, and that oil, and that's how that works. It will handle that no problem. Hey, are you making signs? Yes, good. You should make signs. Are you making signs? Yes, good. You know what? We'll just put a little. You know what? We got monies, people. Listen, can I actually upgrade this? Yeah, so it is upgraded as far as it can go, and so's this one. You know what? We are going to put a little tiny engine on here, just a little tiny one, right? Just to take his 4 signs. Yeah, just take your 4 signs there, dude. I mean, we're already halfway there. We still got 34 minutes. I am pretty sure we're going to do all right on this one. This should look. This is looking up to be an S-class win, for sure. You know what? I'm actually going to configure you to take 2 of them cars away, because I don't think you need 2 of them cars. I think 6 is going to be more than enough. And look at this. Here comes the little rinky-dink train. He's fine. He's fine. I'm going to actually add a car onto this one just in case that gas station up there does 5, right? Yep, do that, and let's configure you to add 1 more car. Do that. All right, there, cool. Let's see. We don't want to jip this guy off though, right? Definitely not. So he's got lots of gas and storage. He's doing all right. That's groovy. What's this guy doing? All right, so this guy's actually. He's building up his storage. That's great. This literally is just me counting this down, I think. We're at 71 already. So you got to admit, this map has worked out really, really nice. I was a little concerned about only having the single line for the water and for the energy. But I knew this little trick would work. I've used this trick now, like on 4 or 5 maps. This little shunter trick works really good. This is actually one of the best things you can do in a game. Is these little shunter tricks. Saves you a lot of room. So like here we are doing the shunter trick here, right, with the quarry, right? So these little trains are just running back and forth. They're nice. They're cheap. They don't have to hardly move, and they keep these things stuffed. It's actually a really good. It's actually a really good way to do it. Here, you know what you can have? You can have more of these. Here, have all the things. Have all the things, dude. Do you guys want batteries? Wow, everybody's just running so efficient. It's awesome. I like it. Yeah, efficiency, people. I like efficiency. All right, so there we go. I mean, this is running really slick. Let's see. What are you? You're a gas train. And there's gas here for you. You know what? Make more gas. 1 0 1 0 3 4. I don't want to do 8192s on them just yet. Water's coming in. Okay, that's fine. It looks like he's got lots of water though, so we're not too worried. It would be nice to have a little bit more of this coming out. I mean, they are making it in 6 seconds. Can we make it faster? 5 seconds. Well, okay. For $8,000, I was hoping for a little faster, but we'll take 5. Sure. Okay. If that's what if 5 seconds is what you'll give me, do that. Let's see. We're gonna put a second one there, and then a second one here. So here's a little nifty trick, right? So these trains have 3 cars on them, but you can't join these all together, right? You got to be careful here when you're doing these little cheaty tracks. You cannot join these all together. It will totally mess things up. So by putting it a 2-to-1, it just allows a little bit of faster unloading from the oil wells right into the oil refineries. Just to kind of point that out. So how we doing? 2 signs there, 5 there. We're at 95. Holy smokes! I got 30 minutes left. I totally smoked this. You know, I'm gonna do the bonus. I think I'm gonna do the bonus 13, just to kind of give us that one for the day. Yep, bonus 13 it is. I mean, this map is. I mean, if we don't get this in the next 5 minutes, I will be very surprised. So this actually has gone by much better than expected. This has actually been a really, really nice build. I am very happy about this. So And again, we might as well get a nice photo mode. We might as well get photo mode going on, right? You could stack those too if you needed faster throughput. Yeah, so I mean, if I really needed to, I could like what I could do here is I could do this, right? Do a 2-track and then just build right over the energy and then just have a double running track and then join it back on over here, right? If I really needed it to, but I mean, it's running really efficient. I must admit, it's being very efficient. And I'm very happy about it. Yeah, 23 more, 29 minutes. I mean, yes, so much yes. I mean, there's so much yes going on here. You know what? Let's follow the battery train. Let's do a train camera on the battery train. Yeah, let's do that. We'll do a battery train follow just because I think it's just be nice to go through the city before it wraps up. I meant the little shunt tracks. Oh yes, you could. In fact, I do that. What was it? 3 maps ago, I double stacked them. Yeah, for the that was for the I think it's for map 13. I think you might see that shortly, where I actually double stack the shunt trains and then have double stacks of them going back and forth like little shimmy trains. My little shimmy trains, they are actually pretty cool. You know, I must admit it is a nifty trick. That's for sure. Yeah, come on in here. Pick up some batteries, dude. Yes, look at that. Nice. More batteries. Everybody's busy. You know it. Yeah. Going on through this. Whoa. That water train boy, he wanted out big time, didn't he? Really? You pulled out and then you stopped? What's going on here? I was going to say, are we having a traffic jam? We better not be. No. Then why is everybody slowing down all of a sudden? You're all making me panic. 13 to go, people. 28 minutes. I think we got it. We got 4 in the hopper there, 1 in the hopper there. You got a train load of 5 there, and you got a train load of 4 going there, so that's 9. I think we'll be okay. One more cycle of these 2 trains, I think we're going to be good. I think we're good. All good in the neighborhood. And then I think we'll do bonus 13, just because I have that one ready to go, and I'm still feeling kind of good. I'm not feeling good enough to do another 2-hour map, to do the other bonus 17 map, but I'm going to save that one for Sunday. We'll do bonus 17 on Sunday, and because we're about to get another new area, we'll have 2 bonus maps off of that to deal with as well. So just so many more maps. Many more maps. 4 signs to go, people. Where's my Zeppelin? Give me the Zeppelin. I got all kinds of money. I should have been depositing this money. I wonder, deposit the maximum. Yeah. How much interest do you get on that? Yeah, my exports per minute rate. I mean, we're exporting way faster, right? We're exporting 10 a minute, almost 10 a minute now, right? So, I mean, we've definitely got this beat. I need another minute. That's it. I need 1 more minute. Where's my other crazy the accountant here? Train upkeep. All right. So where's the bank at? There's the bank. We make almost we're making all kinds. Look at this. We're making $2,000 in interest because I got so much money in the bank. How many are these maps in the game? So I did a count last night. We are at just about 60% done. So I think there was like 29 maps, but some of them I didn't count because there's like 2 lanes. But let's have a go look at photo mode before I take my 5 tickets. Boom, that's an S-class win, people. We'll take my 5 tickets. By the way, Sato, you stink. My track worked just as good as yours did. Yup. So I'm just throwing that out there. So, of course, we started off without a lot of buildings. So none of these buildings here existed. We started off with 1 oil well, 1 power plant, and the long train. I know everybody looked at my long train really funny, but that's okay. And then, of course, with the water, right? We had water going into the city first. We had water train. Then we brought the glass online. It was good. And then we saved up with that glass to get our first $9,000 to build our first run of things. And once we had this run done, it was game on, right? Obviously, getting this all done within the first 30 minutes was great. 28, yeah, so 28, but not counting the bonuses, I think is what it was, 28 or 29. So with that, and I think I've taken a picture of this one already. But we can take a finishing picture here because really I didn't change it at all. It was actually really nice that way. We'll do a nice finishing picture here. There we go. And with that, accept victory. You betcha. Max, I think I'm being. Oh, this is Sato. Max, I think I'm being framed. They say I overpressured the signs. I promised my terminal reported that we were running low and the logs were tampered. Nothing else explains it. It would never have made a mistake like this. Please be careful. Whoever did this isn't going to stop at only framing me. Okay, now that's an interesting twist, Sato, because you kept my coffee and you kept my fresh fruit. All right. Jeff's been nothing but nice to me. You haven't been nice to me, Sato. Now I'm not saying that that you're not right, because Jeff could be framing me because, it's crazy. But anyway, let's have a look. Of course, we're going to have a look at 20, and then we're going to go down to 13, right? There's the sign works. Look at that. We received the whole license file. Yep, thank you very much. Let's have a look at 20. So when we have a look at it, I'm hoping Sunday I'll have a chance to play another hour 30 map. Wow. So this will be the map we do on Sunday. It'll probably be this. It'll be region 17 and probably one of the two bonus regions. But let's have a look at region 20 just to see what it's got, right? So let's say, enter the region. Max, I know Seda contacted you. The logs don't know what he said, but be careful about falling for the cries of the demoted. Wow. Cutthroat business, right? Sato has been pushing back against my plans for a while, but I never realized he might turn so violent. Do as I say, and your colony will double in value. For now, though, I have your back. You need a proper headquarters. You're running an entire planet. You deserve an office befitting your position. Jeff. Wow, the whole cutthroat story here between Jeff and Sato, huh? It's crazy now. Sato, you should have sent me that coffee, dude. You should have sent me that coffee. You shouldn't have ripped me off. Let's have a look at the map anyway. Let's see what they want from this one. And then, of course, I'll have to design one. Oh, wow, look at that. In media res. Permanent file, CPU factory. Oh, jeez. The HQ you deserve. You've worked hard. You need to reward yourself. Construct the headquarters to your heart's desire. With the tallest tower in the colony, everyone will respect my authority. Like the castle towns of old, the surrounding cities must grow and worship me. To feed the industry. This is for everyone's benefit. You know it. What do you want? You want 500 concrete, 864 steel. Holy smokes. 128 luxury rooms. Ugh. 64 televisions and 256 glass. Wow. So much. Wow. And you're only giving me 12 workers to start. You guys are bums. That's mean. Oh, yeah. Well, we won't worry about this map right away. Nope. Let's see. Well, we have 3 water plants running. Wow. Look at the level on these things. Why are these so upgraded? Water pumps, level 350. Wow, the amount of water coming out of these is amazing. Look at that. Okay. What do we got over here? Wire coil. Not upgraded, but it is there. All right, what do we got here? Copper mines. These are not upgraded, but they're there. I'm not very happy of their positioning. In fact, the position is kind of crappy myself. I wouldn't use it, but anyway. Let's see, what else do we got? Tube plant. I'm assuming that's for the TVs. Yeah, televisions. There we go. 1 glass, 1 CPU, and 2 wire. Okay, well, that's why we need the CPU. Coal mines are up here. Oh, give me a break, guys. Really? This is a terrible setup. Wow. That's a terrible setup, but look at the percentages on those. Those are nice. Yeah, because everything needs, I mean, the concrete alone I mean, the amount of water you need. Yes, there is some spare water on the map, though, right? There's some spare water there. But I mean, like the upgrade, like to make this kind of upgrade, I mean, these are massive pumping. I mean, this is crazy pumping, right? That is pretty crazy. Look at some of these hills, though, right? Look at this mess. You know that's just going to be ugly to deal with, right? There's the steel mill. No surprise. The iron's in the back. Good. That's a mini loop, if I've ever seen one. Coal, of course, is going to have to come from this side of the map, but that's no surprise. Blah, blah, blah. All the things. Okay, so that is where we're going to be. We'll probably get to there. This probably isn't going to happen until early next week, but that's all right. We got other ones to do. So let's now go out to the overworld. We're going to do that 13A just because we did actually finish that other one a half hour early, and I think I have the 13 ready to go. So, of course, we had done this before, and, of course, we got the B class on it. You know, it is what it is. And, of course, we always try to come back to get better times, and we're going to go in. I think I've got this one running. I hope so, anyway. Yeah, so here's our double stacking. We got lots of double stacking going on. So we got 6 minutes for S class. Okay, now what am I doing? Are you ready? Are you ready? Yeah, here we go. Here we go, people. Yep. There we go. Let's see what happens. So I've been stashing up. We're going to see how fast we can get these goods out. So we got 32 minutes for this S class. We're at the 1-3, 2-0, 3-3, 4-0, 4-7. Yep, keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Yep, keep making it. Yep, keep shipping them goods. 5-7, 6-7. Yep. 6-7. Yep. Keep going. 8-7. Come on. 9-3. There's 10. Doing all the things. Don't worry. We're going to have a look at the map here in a second, right? What's Zeppelin? What's that for? Yeah. What's that for? They put a Zeppelin dock in almost every map. Even if you're not using it, I guess it's so as you can, like, if you want, you can make more money, I guess. What are we at? 16 out of 32. Come on, keep going, guys. Keep going, faster, faster. You can do it. You can do it. You can do it. You can do it, guys. Yeah, you can do it, guys. You can do it. Do that, do that, do this, do that. Configure. Yeah, do that. And then, yeah, configure, do this. Yeah, 26. Come on, we're at 26.3. Do it. Do it. Do it. 28. Come on, do it. 29. Come on. You can do it. 31. There it is. S-class win. Woo! Okay, now I'm going to show you how I did it. All right. So what I've discovered on these percentage per minutes is don't actually try to build up to them. Cheat them. All right. So how did I do that? Well, what I did was, now the infrastructure, let's do the infrastructure first, and then I'll talk about the factories in the center. Now, the first time we did this factory, I tried to get rid of all the waste, right? And so Mr. O may remember this. I had a waste production facility up here along with my mines up here. And we actually tried to save it at the last minute by putting in some extra waste getting rid of here, and it didn't quite work. That's fine. So now that we know that we've got more waste disposal happening, what I've got now, and you're actually going to see this in some upcoming maps I'm working on. So what we have here is we have the waste trains picking up. Okay, so the waste trains. So first of all, we can now use both sides of these three factories. We couldn't do that before, right? Because I kind of gave this side to the quarry and I gave this side to the copper. But now they can use both sides of these factories on either side. Okay, so that was the first thing. So the waste trains come in, and they will drop off at the copper first. Then they'll drop off at the coal next. If they still have something on there, so see this train here, he's coming in here, he's going to drop off some waste, and then he'll come over here, he'll try and drop off waste again, right? All right, so he's empty, right? If he wasn't empty, his final stop would be the incinerator. So he would always arrive back here at the factories empty. He would never arrive back here with anything on it, but you got to remember, if you use the incinerator, you pay for getting rid of waste. If you use them in your mines, you get money for the waste. So I think. Anyway, you got to get rid of the waste anyway, so it's better to use as a catalyst, right? So the waste trains always arrive here empty. They never arrive here full anymore. Second thing, like as I mentioned, they can now use both sides of the station, and that is the second thing. The third and final thing was that once I had it running really good, I made sure to upgrade these factories so as they could hold about 30 furniture a piece or 30 goods a piece. And then, as you can see here on the top rail, this is my shuffle trains for getting the goods over to the Zeppelin. I took away all the stations. So I wish I could do it now. I took away all the stations. I took all the stations out so as the trains couldn't pick up any goods. And I let all the goods build up in the factory so as when I did it, they could all unload all at once, right? So each factory had 32 goods in it. And because it's a per minute count and not an amount count, I just had to make sure I had enough goods to last for about 3-4 minutes to get the numbers up there and the trains big enough to pump that amount over onto the Zeppelin. So that's how I took care of that. So that is how that one is done. You know what? We should actually get a nice screenshot of this. So see how now that we've emptied these factories out, they're actually starting, now the counters come back, right? So instead of stressing yourself out, I put in the 3 factories. I made sure that they could get stocked up. And then I literally just took away the ability for them to empty out, and then I just let them build up until they were bursting, and then boom, off they went, and it was all good. Let's do a screenshot on that. Do the things. There we go. Look at that. You know what you're doing, Max. Sometimes. Do you? Is that what you tell people? Well, yeah. I mean, I think so. So with that, that's going to be about it for this one. I know it's a slightly shorter day, but you know, my health comes first, and you know, like I said, you know, I've hardly been able to eat anything today at all, so I got to deal with that. So with that, of course, that is 13, 15. I'm going to have to update my title to say we did the 13 bonus. So that's 13 bonus, 15 bonus, and of course 19. 2 S-Class wins today. Nice. Gotta like it. Mr. O, it was great to see you stop by, do the things. I hope you have a great weekend. And of course, I'll be back on Sunday. Wesley, it was great to see you stop in. I appreciate the visits, of course, and the questions and the things, of course. I'm glad you made a stop by. It was good to see you for the first time in a while. And, you know, hang out, do the things. That's what we do here. It's all good in the neighborhood. I'm Max. This, of course, has been Railgrade. And what are we doing on the next one? Well, let's accept victory because, oh, yeah. Victory, people. Victory. Drinks are on me. So that is, look at that. That's a nice win there. Look at that. S-Class win on that. Nice. And, of course, we got an S-Class win today. So we're probably going to do, on Sunday, we're going to do the Region 17 bonus and at least one of these 19 bonuses. Don't know if it'll be rental plan or semiconductor. It's kind of a question mark. You know how it is. As always, I appreciate everybody's view and support and all the things. And of course, you know, I hope you all have a good weekend. For those here in the North America region, of course, I hope you get to enjoy a little bit of that Halloween spirit. I'm not a huge Halloween person. I'm one of the few adults that never really got into that, but I know a lot of people are. So I hope you get to have a little fun time. I'll probably have a few kids show up at the door, though. I got the house decorated anyway. You know how it is. All the things. I appreciate everybody viewing and hanging out. Don't forget Discord and the links down in the video description below is where we will actually, within about a week or so, I hope to do the video on the 8088 turn on. My 30-year-old computer that hasn't been turned on for 10 years. I'm going to flip it on and probably not blow up, but we may need a few precautions and it'll be all good in the neighborhood. And that's going to be an exclusive for those on my Discord server. So hopefully you all get to hang out for that. I'm Max. This has been Railgrade, and I will see you on the next one. Take care.